right, so if you guys are on this page, it's because you guys are interested in earning car share payouts with Morales Drives by investing in rideshare rentals. Let's go ahead and get started. The demand for rideshare vehicles is skyrocketing, but there's a shortage of vehicles to meet this growing need. This is where you come in. As a car share rental owner, you will earn $1,000 per car monthly average, with earnings starting almost immediately after the vehicle finalization stage. This is specifically aimed for those that are looking to earn passive income from rideshare rentals, expecting an average of $33.75 a day per vehicle. How does it work? For starters, if you guys will go to carsharepayouts.com, go to the start earning page, there's a button that says get started. Once you guys click on that, that's going to be your onboarding. Your onboarding is going to ask you to complete the ID, deposit information to begin earning payouts. And then we have the vehicle account set up, which we will confirm your documentation, such as your insurance, registration, GPS. And of course, last but not least, we take care of the rental agreement so that you can go ahead and start earning your first payout within the 30 days of investment. On this investment breakdown, you guys see that we've been very, very intentional about how we want to invest here. So what happens is that our company is super strict about making sure that we don't overpay for vehicles and that we get our money back within a certain amount of time. Now, ideally for us, we want our money back within the first 3 months, a 90-day return. So here you guys will notice we beefed it up a bit, but this is the worst case scenario. This is the very, very minimum for you guys to get started in terms of your very first car, repairs, to get it on the road. You guys will notice here $3,500 for a vehicle. We typically like to negotiate down, so when we can, we will. We have a $500 registration. Typically, on average, they're really more between $300 and $800. Our company does charge a $250 purchase fee when assisting you in buying these vehicles. And then I just ask for an allotted budget of an additional $500 just for repairs, hubcaps, any minor cosmetic work, because we're purchasing a used vehicle. Typically, it'll need something. Of course, we have the GPS installation. The $250 includes the labor and the unit, so you guys don't have to worry about additional costs coming up. And then the insurance right now, we've switched from going from Lula to ABI to Romney, and on average, it's gone from anywhere between $90 to $125 a month. But of course, once you guys invest with us, this is an all-inclusive package set up to start earning your first payout. Once we have everything set up for you, what you guys can expect is payouts to be processed weekly. Typically, what we do is that we have the earnings sent out minus the expenses. So in this example here, we have $135 in earnings, which means that somebody probably rented the car for 3 or 4 days. We have a $45 tire, which is regular wear and tear, equals the $90 payout that you would have received for that specific rental. Risk management. What are the risks that you guys have to take account for once you guys are investing with us? So transparently, these are all the items that we currently take care of: accidents, uncovered damages, tickets and tolls, theft, and vacant days. When it comes to accidents, we make sure that all of the vehicles go fully insured with the customers that pick them up. And of course, we have the rideshare vendor policy on there to make sure that the T&C clause is completely covered. The uncovered damages, we will cover 50% of anything that's underneath your deductible. So typically your deductible is about $2,500. Any damages that it's not accepted by your insurance company, we'll go ahead and help you guys cover that. The tickets and tolls submitted, we will go ahead and submit it to renter first as reimbursement. And then it is the owner's responsibility to make sure that the tickets are paid, although it's the renter's liability to ensure that they go ahead and get that reimbursed to be able to remain in good standing with us. For those of you that have urgent tickets that need to get paid, we will assist with them in terms of collecting the payouts. For theft, now the best part about it is we do have the GPS trackers installed in all the vehicles, which give us the locate function and the enable and disable command function. However, in Atlanta, we do have to wait 10 business days prior to being able to report the vehicle stolen to get the local authorities involved. So typically where you can we luckily don't have too many of these situations. We probably have only had to report 1 vehicle stolen out of our total fleet of 60 cars last year. As of this year, we haven't had to report any stolen. And what you can expect when it comes to the theft process is exactly that. So once they get that 2 days unpaid balance and I'm moving forward with repoing the vehicle, that's typically when we get to find out whether we need to move forward with reporting it stolen or not. We rarely need to report it stolen, but on the rare times that we do, it's typically because a customer is being unresponsive or uncooperative in terms of returning the vehicle with the keys. So this is where we have the legal protocols included. In order for us to get the local authorities involved, even though we have the GPS tracker and we have a rental agreement, legally we must wait 10 business days after sending an affidavit to them, asking them to return the vehicle. Vacant days. So vacant days, the fleet, because we're strategically renting these out to rideshare drivers, you will generally not see the vehicle come back. We average about 10-month rentals. Anytime that the vehicle is back or available, it's typically because it was down, mainly due to repairs. So for example, right now I had one vehicle that one of the customers felt like it started jerking a little bit. So it's been at the shop now because it's been a more timely repair than normal for this. But of course, once we go ahead and approve that repair, we'll go ahead and have it set up to be rented out sometime next week. For any of the uncovered items that are not included within your insurance company, this is where we come in. So we will go ahead and cover 50% of the uncovered damage that's previously stated underneath your deductible. We will also help cover 50% of all towing and cleaning fees that you incur as a result of the rental. Our team will consistently be here for ongoing support for your success. Continuing on with your expectations, realistically, your vehicles will last anywhere between 1 to 4 years. And this is just because of the typical average mileage that the gig delivery driver drives. For these testimonials, I would like for you guys to check them out on the Start Earning page. If you guys scroll down on carsharepayouts.com, you guys will see more updated videos of our investors that are currently with us earning payouts as we speak. This is just a little history over our company and how we started. So we did start in COVID-19. So it was actually in like November of 2021, I believe. And so of course we just went ahead and started it with 2022. That's where we joined Entrepreneur Club, the fleet management company, and they were managing our fleet under HireCar and Turo. A year later, we then swapped our insurance companies to be able to go private, but we also had an exclusive agreement with AC2Go to use their CRM for rental agreements, as well as help manage their fleet as well. 2024, this is where we finally get our own fourth investor to equal the fleet up to 20 vehicles. And so, of course, we're currently looking for a lot more. In 2025, this is where CarShare Payouts is launched to grow the investor community and educate on passive income opportunities. So for those that are actually ready, go ahead and click on the Get Started button, and then we will go ahead and set up your consultation call to clarify your goals and get started on earning your first payout this month.